The slap echoed louder than the traffic. It wasn't just the sound of skin meeting skin, it was the silence that followed that froze everyone in place. On a busy downtown sidewalk, with phones in hands and coffee cups mid-air, people saw a young woman stagger as two laughing bullies walked away like they'd just won a game. Her name was Emily Carter, and in that moment, the world decided she was invisible. But if you stay until the end of this story, you'll understand why that single slap became the beginning of the biggest mistake those bullies ever made. Emily had learned early how to shrink herself. Speak softly, don't make eye contact, don't take up space. She worked 2 jobs, cared for her sick mother, and believed kindness was a shield. That afternoon, she was heading home from work, tired but hopeful, when Ryan Miller and Jake Thompson spotted her. They were loud, confident, and fueled by the kind of cruelty that needs an audience. A comment turned into laughter, laughter turned into shoves, and then, without warning, Ryan slapped her across the face. Emily didn't scream, she didn't cry, she just stood there shocked, while strangers pretended not to see. Something inside her cracked, not in anger but in clarity. She bent down, picked up her fallen bag and walked away with her head high. The bullies thought it was over. They were wrong. What Ryan and Jake didn't know was that Emily wasn't weak. She was disciplined. Years earlier, after her father died, she joined a small community self-defense gym to rebuild herself piece by piece. It wasn't about fighting, it was about control, balance, and confidence. That night, as her cheek bruised and her hands trembled, Emily didn't plan revenge. She planned truth. The next morning she returned to the same street. This time, she wasn't alone. She had reported the incident, and surveillance cameras had done what people wouldn't, witnessed everything. When Ryan and Jake showed up again, joking loudly, they found officers waiting. The laughter vanished, panic replaced it. But Emily didn't stop there. The video spread, not with rage-filled captions, but with a calm message Emily wrote herself. She talked about fear, about silence, about how public humiliation doesn't just hurt, it teaches victims to disappear. Her words reached thousands, then millions. People saw themselves in her story. They shared it not out of outrage, but recognition. Ryan lost his job within days. Jake's college suspended him pending investigation. For the first time, they were the ones shrinking under public eyes. Emily didn't celebrate. She used the attention to launch something bigger. With donations pouring in, she created a free self-defense and confidence program for women and teens. She stood on small stages, then bigger ones, speaking softly but powerfully about courage that doesn't look loud. Every time she told her story, she reminded people that strength isn't proven by hitting back, it's proven by standing up. Months later, Emily walked past that same sidewalk again. This time no one ignored her. A young girl recognized her and whispered, "You're the brave lady." Emily smiled, realizing the slap that once tried to erase her had instead written her name into countless hearts. Bullies often think power comes from fear, but fear fades, courage doesn't. And that's why slapping her in public was the biggest mistake they ever made. If this story moved you, inspired you, or made you think, don't forget to subscribe to Stories. What kind of story would you like next? Tell me in the comments.